Pretend that in the future you have a house and a new neighbor moves in next door. And you notice that this neighbor keeps coming over onto your property. So you go over and you kindly show him where the property line is. After you show him, you notice that he still keeps coming onto your property. In this situation, what do? My speech today will be over the debate over whether to build the border wall on our southern border or not. My first topic I'll talk about is illegal immigration at the border, and the second topic will be the payment methods for the wall. And my first topic is illegal immigration. According to a journalist, Julia Ainsley from NBC News, February of 2019 had the highest number of illegal immigrants come across our southern border than it has in the past 12 years. In those 28 days, a total of 76,103 undocumented and illegal immigrants crossed our border into our country. The other side argues that those immigrants are good for our economy and our workforce. An article on newamericaneconomy.org called Undocumented Immigrants says, the data shows that a large number of the nearly 11 million undocumented immigrants are working, paying taxes, and even starting their own businesses. They also play an integral role in our economy, often filling jobs in agriculture, construction, and hospitality that would otherwise remain vacant. So they're coming over into our country, illegally still, but they're taking the jobs that we don't want and don't want to work. The second topic I'll talk about is the payment methods. Back in 2015, Trump launched his campaign by saying, "I will build a great, great wall on the southern border, and I will have Mexico pay for that wall, mark my words." Trump later came out and clarified that Mexico wouldn't pay directly for the wall, but they would pay for it through the new United States-Mexico-Canada trade deal. Trump also said, Mexico is paying for the wall through the new USMCA trade deal, the replacement for NAFTA, far more money coming to the U.S. The other side of this argues that American taxpayers will pay for the wall. The new United States-Mexico trade deal will put a higher tax on goods coming from Mexico, so that then we, the people, will be paying the taxes whenever we buy the products. A tomato farmer from Mexico named Juan Ley Jr. said any tax on Mexican imports would likely be passed on to the U.S. consumers. As a result, Mexico wouldn't pay for the border wall, Americans would. And that article comes from USA Today. Okay, so after talking about illegal immigration and the funding of the wall, I want you to think back to the situation at the beginning of my speech. What would you do? Would you put up a fence to stop them from intruding onto your property, or would you allow it to keep happening? Or is there another solution? So in conclusion, I have talked about illegal immigration and the payment methods for the wall. And the question of whether to build the wall on our border is a very controversial topic today. There are billions of dollars that are on the line. It does not seem as if the debate will be ending anytime in the near future, as Trump wants to begin construction on the wall before the start of the 2020 election, which is only 1 year away. Are there any questions?